The 2024 Corvette E-Ray is a significant evolution of the C8, featuring a hybrid powertrain, all-wheel drive, and standard all-season tires. This brings the E-Ray closer to being a four-season supercar, offering massive thrust and all-weather traction. The hybrid system consists of a compact electric motor driving the front wheels, a 1.1 kilowatt-hour battery, additional coolers to control battery temperature, and software to make it all work. The E-Ray fattens the power curve by 160 horsepower for a total of 655 horses and spins up 125 pound-feet of torque on its own. The E-Ray is also the first Vette with all-wheel drive and the first that combines carbon ceramic brakes with all-season tires. The E-Ray comes standard wearing specially developed high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport All-Season 4 rubber, offering more grip than the optional Michelin Pilot Sport 4S summer running shoes. With instant low-end torque supplied by the electric motor, big V8 horsepower, and the traction of all-wheel drive, the E-Ray delivers mega performance that's effortlessly accessible. The Cacti Green test car arrived fitted with the summer Michelins and track alignment settings dialed into its suspension, resulting in a 2.5-second 60-mile-per-hour time, the quickest for a Corvette and 0.1 second better than the fleetest Z06. The 2024 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray is available in coupe and convertible body styles and comes in 1LZ, 2LZ, and 3LZ trim levels. It comes with electronic all-wheel drive and high-end features like carbon ceramic brakes. The car I drove was a top-shelf E-Ray coupe in 3LZ trim with cosmetic options like red mist metallic, red brake calipers, polished wheels, an engine appearance package with integrated lighting, and chrome badges. It has a suggested retail price of $123,705. Chevrolet provided my flight, hotel stay, and meals during the evaluation. The 8th generation Corvette C8, initially ungainly and uncomfortable due to its V8 stuffed up its backside, has since improved with the introduction of the high-performance Z06 and Le Mans-winning C8.R. The E-Ray's wider appearance is due to the hybrid Vette borrowing its wide-bodied appearance from the Z06. The design has been refined with the introduction of the C8.R and the Z06. The E-Ray's interior is intriguing, with a wall of buttons between seats that's difficult to find and awkwardly positioned for the driver and passengers. However, the GT bucket seats provide a great blend of support and comfort, with headroom generous enough for most drivers and expansive shoulder and leg room, as is a hallmark of the Corvette. The C8 raised the bar with high-end interior materials, and the E-Ray is all the better for it. The 3LZ trim level's additional leather and selective bits of carbon fiber make for a great-looking and great-feeling space, making it stand up to the likes of Aston Martin or Porsche. The E-Ray's front trunk, despite its new electric motor, still has room for an overnight bag or helmet. The trunk between the engine bay and rear is also large enough for golf clubs. Behind the seats, there's room for small totes, messenger bags, or groceries for those not long-legged. The 2024 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray features an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system on the dashboard, powered by Android Automotive. This system provides an integrated Google service, allowing users to access their destinations, contacts, and YouTube music playlists. The infotainment system also pairs with a digital gauge cluster behind the steering wheel, allowing for customization of driving modes. The heads-up display is a highlight, providing a series of views, some simple and informative, and others more evocative. The sweeping, flat horizontal tachometer is an echo of the displays used on the CR.8 race cars. However, the infotainment and display interface can be slow to respond and change modes, which can be frustrating for a car focused on performance. On the driver assistance side, the Corvette E-Ray offers automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and rear cross-traffic alert with the 3LZ package. Adaptive cruise is unavailable, but a following distance indicator can be controlled on the steering wheel. However, the infotainment and display interface can be slow to respond and change modes, which may not be ideal for a car focused on performance. The 2024 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray is a hybrid system that adds all-wheel drive by powering the front axle electrically. The 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine is mounted behind the front seats, offering 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. An electric motor adds 160 horsepower, totaling 655 horsepower. The 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack in the transmission tunnel charges by regenerative braking. The E-Ray improves performance with a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 2.5 seconds. While there's no plug-in action, the 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery is not big enough to drive the car far. The E-Ray aims to push the Corvette in a new direction of luxurious, comfortable, and high-performance touring. The E-Ray is quite comfortable at speed on 4-lane blacktop and has magnetic selective ride control adaptive suspension. However, road noise is noticeable and grating after long stretches. The V8 engine's not a factor in the E-Ray, and the car can drive fully electrically, but only at speeds up to 45 miles per hour and for a few miles. The 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack is about 14% the size of a Toyota Prius Prime. The 2024 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray boasts impressive performance with a small battery charging quickly during every turn, harvesting kinetic energy from the front axle and turning it into electrical energy. This energy is then used to spin up the motor again on the way out of turns, resulting in impressive acceleration. The E-Ray also helps power through corners, reducing understeer and allowing the nose to come around beautifully. Despite being more designed for on-road miles, the E-Ray handles the track well and the carbon ceramic brakes maintain composure. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission is equally suited for all duties, switching gears as quickly as possible on the track and skipping gears for greater efficiency or acceleration. During a 60-mile drive on a loop divided between highway and back roads, the E-Ray's gas mileage was slightly better than the base Stingray's 19 miles per gallon in city highway combined driving, suggesting additional economy despite the extra power. The E-Ray, a hybrid vehicle, has been criticized for its wide body, which affects aerodynamics and adds weight to the vehicle. The fuel economy gains from hybridization are essentially canceled out, and the car's numbers are expected to be similar to the Stingray's 16-24-19 miles per gallon in city highway combined driving. The wider E-Ray will be less efficient in highway driving but could improve in city driving by 1 mile per gallon due to its energy regeneration and stop-start system. The hybrid system allows the E-Ray to stay in V4 mode more often, but the added torque on the front axle makes it the heaviest Vette to date. Despite the lightweighting efforts, the E-Ray becomes the heaviest Vette to date. The car's electric charging had little impact on available cargo room in the frunk, with engineers encroaching slightly to accommodate heat exchanger pipes. The 2024 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray is a unique car that stands out from its co-branded siblings, the base Stingray and Z06. While the base Stingray can be configured to ride and drive comfortably, the E-Ray's desirable features make it a compelling package. The extra power and efficiency improvement make the E-Ray a suitable choice for many people. The Z06 is quicker and angrier, but it's harder to live with in inclement conditions. The E-Ray with all-season tires could be a 4-season threat, especially with snow tires. While it doesn't offer the same refinement as the Porsche 911 Turbo, with a starting price of about $93,000 less, it's a tempting alternative to touring icons like the Porsche 911 Turbo.